Good morning, everybody. I pray y'all are doing good. I do sound a little tired because I just woke up and I wanted to share this dream before I forget about it. So, in this particular dream, I am in my apartment, but it looks like a newer apartment, like it's been upgraded. And I'm with some family members. And so, what ends up happening is I get a knock on the door. And before I get the knock on the door, I see this huge van. And I've had a dream about this van before, and I believe it's a moving van. And so all of a sudden, this guy gets out of the moving van and he's walking up to my apartment. Now, another thing I wanted to let you know, it still looks like my apartment and it's upgraded, but I'm not in my apartment because when I looked out my window to see this big moving van or whatever company this was, I'm in an actual neighborhood. So it's houses everywhere. And I'm like, okay, interesting. And so he comes and he knocks on my door, and I did not let him in, but I did crack the door and I'm talking to him. He wanted me to sign some paperwork, some document, and he had a pencil in his hand and the paper. And I'm talking to him because I'm trying to understand, like, why are you here? Why do I need to sign this? And I don't fully remember our conversation. So I ended up telling him, I'm not going to sign anything just yet. And he ended up going back to the moving van. So now I'm in the room with family members and I'm talking to them about something I cannot remember. And so I go back out to the living room and I look out of the blinds. And when I look out of the blinds, I see that there's another guy as well that was with the guy that came to my door. And they're just going around peeking through people's windows. And so they're looking through people's windows. And for some reason, I felt like they were trying to get pictures or images of the condition of the home or something like that. They were just trying to find an excuse or a reason to come in. And their excuse was, we just need to get pictures or images of the house. Because I guess they come when they know you're moving, and that was going to be the way in, right? And so I see they're just peeking through people's windows and they just open the door and they just walk into people's houses. They weren't even knocking. And I said, what? Like, this is not normal. You don't just walk into people's homes. And so when the guy finally came back to my door and he's still ready for me to sign that paper, I asked him, I said, why are y'all able to just walk into people's houses? And as soon as I said that, he just walked into my apartment or slash house. And I'm pushing him and I'm like, you get out of here. You're not supposed to be in here. I'm going to call the police. Um, I said, I'm going to call the police. And I'm sorry about that, y'all. I'm talking on my phone. So that was an alert. And when I said that, um, I went ahead and I told my family members, I said, call the police, call the police. And then I woke up. So I wanted to share this dream because I had shared a dream prior to this one about monitoring spirits, documents where they want to get you to sign something. And it's usually when they know you're getting ready to elevate, you're getting ready to cross over, God is getting ready to do a new thing in your life. Get ready for opposition, get ready for that enemy to come. And so that's exactly what this was, trying to get you back into agreement with something that you're not supposed to be in agreement with. And they come in disguise in dreams. And I know a lot of people don't believe that we need to pay attention to our dreams. You think it's just a dream. No, God is giving warning. God is showing you the enemy is trying to get you to come into some type of covenant, some type of contract to keep you bound. These demons are able to see they're able to see limited information about us. So they can see when you're elevating, they can see when your confidence is boosting, they can see when you're praying more and you're spending time in the presence of God and you're letting go of sin. And they can see the elevation. And so they're quickly going to try to come in to trick you, to trap you, to bamboozle you because they want you back in agreement with darkness. And so that's why the apartment looked like a house. And here they come, out of nowhere. And so we have to pay attention to our dream. God wants to give us more, answer our prayers, but we have got to be careful of the enemy's devices. Okay. So I pray that this ritual is meant to reach. This is tying into monitoring spirits, contracts, covenants, altars. You just never know what you're coming into agreement with when you sign anything in the dream state. when you verbally agree to something. You see what I'm saying? So pay attention to your dreams. Take all your dreams to God in prayer. Because I'm telling you, that devil is busy. So stay prayed up. God bless you.